Let's get it. We about to get it on to the next reaction. We got my nigga Jamari. The Liver King situation got worse. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat. I actually used to watch a lot of the Liver King shit on social media. I don't know what happened to this nigga. Let's watch it, chat.
Time we caught up with the Liver King, things were not going very well for him. First off, the man has aged decades in the last calendar year. He announced he would be going back on the roids. He started this whole family arc with his content, including eating after his dogs, which was just downright disgusting. Just look at the spit. Ugh. Other than that, the Liver King was sending electro waves into his heart and trying to push this new image onto his followers as some sort of primal 1960s Italian gangster figure. And so over the last couple of months, it's safe to say that the Liver King has continued to spiral. And one thing I've found very interesting about his rebrand is the fact that he's now fully leaning into his most embarrassing moment when he and his ancestral lifestyle were essentially outed as a fraud, and he was exposed for taking a massive amount of gear. I mean, this is his current TikTok bio: 11K per month steroid scammer king, and I made a fortune. And despite the fact that both the general public and his fans alike have kind of seen behind the curtain at this,
I remember when I first heard about that, chat. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Ain't no fucking way. Like, bro. But at the same time, I knew it was bullshit because ain't nobody gonna eat no raw ass liver. Like, repeatedly. Like, look, I think of terminology of bloody raw things as like animals. You know, majority of animals as carnivores don't live long. The ones that's straight 100% herbivores, they live long, chat. You hear about turtles. How long they can live? They can live up 300 years. Stop playing. That same old ass turtle still traveling now. It's crazy.
This point, he's still out here trying to promote his way of living as if it is something to be proud of. If you're not building, you're destroying you. That's precisely why you're a loser. You live in a low state. You give and get low vibrations, a low life from below. That was me. I hated it. I changed. And then there is his insane looking face, okay? This is the face of a man who is going through a midlife crisis. And I guess that Twitter is doing so bad at this point that it can only afford the likes of Liver King advertising on its platform. And so I've been getting all these different Liver King messages. I hardly wipe, don't consume worthless fibers, and there just ain't worthless waste. A daily dose of eggshells adds a firmness that shapes what most men celebrate as the perfect shit. So the man is quite literally shit posting. And I get to take
what the fuck? Chat. This nigga has made a post of how to take the perfect shit. Is crazy.
Every morning like clockwork. I call it my royal shit. It's crispy, dense, and yes, it smells horrific. But only to others apparently, okay? He takes a big whiff inside that toilet every morning. I still check with the test wipe, but rarely does it require reinforcements. Cut the crap, aka cut down on fibers and starches and assess your libido in 30 days. And the one-eyed bandit here also decided to attach this video to his powerful message about taking a shit, where he is quite literally just eating eggs right out of the coop, okay? Pretty much right out of the chicken's ass.
This is Lumen,
Bro,
the first device for hacking your metabolism. With just one breath, Lumen tells you what you're currently...
And listen, I know this man's trying to live this primal lifestyle, but you cannot tell me that is sanitary by any means.
Chat. That nigga most likely spitted that shit out. Let me not say that, no. I gotta see that original video. See how it's 42 seconds. I don't know if he ate that shit all the way, chat. Because I don't know about that. That's wild. That's a different wildness.
And the fact that he is still trying to pull off this shtick And he's still trying to say like, oh, this is the healthy lifestyle. This is how I obtain this physique. When everyone knows that there's more roids flowing through his body than the 1990s Yankees locker room, is comical to say the least. And you guys might have been wondering, well, what was up with that eye patch that he was sporting? Well, apparently at this point, the Liver King's health has gotten so poor that there's a high possibility that he might lose his eye.
All the doctors keep saying I'm gonna lose the eye. Good, I have another eye. Everything in life is a gift. I sure as hell don't want to lose the eye.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Liver King, take a look in the mirror and realize the absolute embarrassment you have become. Like anyone who took this guy's word as
That nigga look like that one nigga from Wild Wild West. I swear to God. What is it? Nah, it ain't Bloodbath McGrath. I forgot that nigga name though. He look just like that nigga.
Bond is probably extremely disappointed by now. This reminds me of when I flew to Boston last year to watch the Red Sox, and I was very disappointed. I traveled all the way across the country to watch my team, and my view for the first game was obstructed. On top of that, I had bought these tickets a couple of months in advance in fear that the game would sell out, and the tickets actually ended up being a lot cheaper in the time leading up to the event. If I had known about game time back then, I probably would not purchase
What the
after
fuck?
an event. Massive savings in row for $20 off minute tickets.
Hell promo.
Comfort
that
is
nigga
good
set
to
me
keep you
up.
where they want you. Made bed. Here's his message
Alright,
about
chat.
sleeping on a bed, where he says, keep your soft ass bitch made bed. Comfort is not good for the organism. Comfort is good to keep you where they want you. Soft, weak, worthless, weaponless. Take the road to resistance and transform. And what steroid-bound Pennywise is talking about here is sleeping on what's essentially a pallet that things get.
That nigga tripping. Fuck what he talking about, chat. When I was in not even high school. After I graduated high school, I went from having my own apartment to sleeping on top of a pool table for 3 years. When I tell you I was on that pool table for 3 years, it didn't hurt me, but it was just like, I know that shit was gonna take a toll on my body later on. And what the fuck? You guessed it, chat. It did. When I tell you I ain't never had back problems a day in my life, and now I do, fucking sad.
Delivered on.
And Liver King sleeps in a wooden plank bed. 3 reasons. There's no off-gassing chemicals that are possibly carcinogenic, but definitely hormone disrupting. 2, the height of this bed is only 12 inches. So the flexibility that's required to get in and out of it, I get to keep it for the rest of my life. There's also no metal springs, no real mattress, which prevents you from getting your deepest, most restorative sleep. You can see here, the only thing that separates me from the wooden planks is a couple of sheets.
Now, was there any reason he had to be naked for this video? I do not know. I guess that kind of falls into like the midlife crisis category.
I was about to say,
and to
what
me,
the
I
fuck?
just think, why
Why the fuck you make a whole video naked? That shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Some people that make it up top, they don't got nothing else to create, so they tend to do crazy shit.
are you out here preaching about like hormone disruption? When for years now you've been pumping an insane amount of unnatural shit into your body? And you guys know they say that the eyes tell all, and these are just not looking very healthy to me. And the thing is, we know you own a bed, big dog. Look at this clip that he uploaded 3 years back. And I'm sure his ass has a big old Tempur-Pedic somewhere in that Liver King mansion. And I told you guys he was really leaning into
ain't
the
lying.
whole steroid king thing. And he's also now leaning into the whole my haters make me famous arc. He even did like a hate challenge where he says Liver King's $1,000 a day hate giveaway challenge. The most liked, quoted, and retweeted hate message earns $1,000 per day for 100 days straight. So this man's really out here giving away $100,000 all in the name of hate. He says the top rank from last year was Fake Natty, con swindling no good narcissist scammer. I mean, to me, he just looks like a tiny-ass Chuck Norris. He's also still out here posting this type
Hey!
of promotional
That nigga do look like Chuck Norris is crazy.
material.
Liver King's Barbarian. A sacred rite of passage is every man's birthright. As of this video, December 2023, I've clocked 133 barbarians and 1 super barbarian.
And just wait till you hear what the Barbarian and Super Barbarian workout is.
70-pound kettlebells, 70 pounds in a backpack, 120 pounds on top of a sled, 20-pound ankle weights, 1 mile of fucking hell. Train the barbarian, test your barbarian, uncage your motherfucking barbarian!
I mean, what the fuck is this man training for? You expect me to believe that...
Bro, that nigga did not do that, chat. No, he did not do that. That nigga on straight bullshit. This is what you call, chat, a perfect edit. And what I mean by that is the beginning points are in the water, the stopping points of while they was walking in the water and getting out the water. Like, bro, all this nigga had to do was walk a mile on the road. He would have been good. This nigga did not walk from that trail all the way to the water. He did not walk straight across like that,
He walked
chat.
a mile underwater with 20-pound weights strapped to his legs, carrying these 50-pound dumbbells in each hand with a fucking sled behind him. And I also thought this was absolutely hilarious. Liver King acted like he was gonna get on the giving out money wave.
How many do we have? 3 of them? People. About to go tip the guys that are doing all the heavy lifting. I give something much more valuable than money. Watch this.
And these workers are probably thinking, oh, finally, I'm the one getting blessed. I've seen this on TikTok, I've seen it on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. And finally, God decided that today would be the day that he looked upon me and blessed me with a very small fraction of an influencer's income.
King Bar. Liver King Bar.
What the fuck? Chat. What the fuck is he giving out? That's fucking insane. Fucking liver bars. That's crazy. He put in a recording like he's really giving people something. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Some people just gotta stop. Some people gotta stop. Matter of fact, I'm curious. You know, when it comes to me, curiosity always come in effect. Now we gotta see, chat. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and look these bars up. Let's go ahead and look these bars up, chat. Bro. What the fuck? Look at this shit. Like, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, chat. Let me see. 12 bars per box for $40. One-time purchase. Delivery every month is crazy. That nigga got that shit down to a T, chat. Bro. What the fuck is that? $40 for 12 bars? That shit. Nah. That's not it.
Half. 1 for each of you. So you can split it 3 ways. Will you share half of that with the pilot also? The entire tip.
And my man is really out here giving out the Liver King bars.
Wielding my dominant husband's sword.
Hold the fuck up. Did his ass just say, will you share half of that with the pilot?
So you can split it 3 ways. So will you share half of that with the pilot also?
Will you share half of that with the pilot also? It's crazy. Open up that motherfucking pack, get yours out, and give the pilot his half. It's crazy.
And my man is really out here giving out the Liver King bars.
Wielding my dominant husband's sword to forge the bond above. Fill it with love and model excellence in relationship. my complementary opposite, the balance to my blade, my lioness, my soulmate. You attract your complementary opposite. So if you want a 10, you have to create internal value in yourself to become a 10. If you want a 2, remain a 2. I'll take a 10, and I call her my queen.
And in all honesty, it's a big shout out to
This
the Liver
nigga.
Queen man for putting up with his midlife crisis and also putting up with his undeniable stench. Like, I'm sure it's not easy to be married to a man who smells like a petting zoo. And even the community notes are out here frying his ass under his very own advertisements, where they say what brought Liver King his ripped appearance and close to nature body were IGF-1 hormones and up to 100 milligrams of testosterone per week, costing close to $11,000 per month.
Look at this, I got a half pound of tofu. Only 29 ingredients, none of which are found in nature.
This is like a secret weapon.
What
It's
the
Arcade by Output, one of the greatest plugins that
What
I've
the
ever
fuck?
used. A lot
Do he be
All
thinking?
the soy to express my highest and most estrogenic form. Here's what Liver King is having for dinner today.
This nigga don't peel nothing. Nigga just eat anything. The shells and anything, huh?
And listen, Liver King, you cannot be out here trolling vegans when you're still out here doing all this nasty shit.
Frog tongue. Get some. So get down on some tongue
What the
and wait till you
fuck?
see how big my tongue is tomorrow. That's right. Liver King's got the biggest tongue.
I mean, this is some serial killer activity if I've ever seen it. I mean, this one is just beyond disgusting. I don't even know what he's eating here. To me, it looks like shit.
Primal meatloaf. And then we also got the raw variety. So we got some delicious femur bones. We're gonna scoop the bone marrow all the way out. And then we got the king plate, testicle liver, bone marrow heart, otherwise known as king. For dessert, the whole feast, protein shake. And the Liver King bar with more liver.
I mean, if you're still out here buying this guy's
That shit wild, chat. Ain't no person eating some bloody shit like that, chat. Let's keep it realistic. You're not you know how many times your white blood cells will be fighting off bacteria so fucking no, a person's body cannot do that, chat. I'm just saying it right. It's scientifically proven you can't do that shit. I feel like this probably real, which is fucking crazy. But this raw shit is not real. I don't know if that's real. I feel like it's a such thing as food coloring, chat. You can food color some shit. That meatloaf though look like a pound of shit. It look like it came out the back of that animal that they devouring. It's crazy.
supplements, you must have the IQ of fucking Patrick Starr. And Liver King's been a little snappy when it comes to the haters lately, okay? He posted this video of him eating 2 T-bone steaks. And someone replies, "How many steroids have you taken?" To which he says, "Several less than you need." And this comment really says it all. What a fraud. Snappy comebacks aren't going to outrun the knowledge that you were using $10,000 a month in PEDs. And I just really think, like, Liver King, what is the point of trying to keep up with and kind of update this persona? Like, if you're already a rich, successful person who lives in a mansion, I would think has, you know, millions of dollars tucked away, bow out gracefully. Why make your whole family get involved with this entire thing? Because honestly, this shit is just getting more embarrassing by the day. He seems to be having more and more health issues. And I want to know, who's out here watching these videos like, oh yeah, that's someone who I want to model my life after. I need to eat raw testicles. I need to eat shit. I want to eat after my dog. I mean, it's just crazy. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about the Liver King down
That
below.
shit wild.
Just a quick little update on our guy. I also want to encourage you guys to check out the sponsor of today's video, Game Time. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman. And some other fake influencers out here need to be covered. So I'm out.
W video,
Shopify
chat.
helps you
W
sell
video.
at every-
That shit crazy, chat. Reason why it's crazy is because it's like, bro, I know 100% he's not doing that shit. And if he is, he's like doing it. He probably not doing it a lot. You can't do that a lot. You can't have bloody things a lot. Not we not made to be natural carnivores and none of that. We was made to just eat fruit and plant based food, but not from stores. No plant based nothing from stores. But I'm just talking about vegetables and fruit. That's all we was made to eat. You know our teeth can restructure themselves if you got a chipped tooth and all that just by eating vegetables and fruit. Just keep if a motherfucker why you think fucking horses' teeth be so fucking perfect? They fuck up celery. They'll fuck up a lot of that shit. All that shit, chat. That shit really be working in a way. Well, shit, I'm just saying.